The Pantsir-S1 missile is a self-propelled surface-to-air missile system. It's designed to provide point air defense of military, industrial, administrative installations against aircraft, helicopters, precision munitions, cruise missiles, and UAVs. Viewer may note that S-400 missile defense system is also protected by Pantsir-S1. Several of the Pantsir-S1s were provided by Russia to Assad regime. In May, Israeli Defense Forces released a video showing destruction of a Syrian Pantsir-S1, which came as a big embarrassment for Russia. In this video, Defense Updates analyzes how Israel destroyed Russian Pantsir-S1 in Syria. Let's get started. The Pantsir-S1 is mobile and uses wheeled or track chassis. Its fire-controlled system includes a target acquisition radar and dual waveband tracking radar that operates in the UHF and EHF wavebands. Detection range is 36 kilometers and tracking range is 28 kilometers for a target of 2 meters squared RCS. The system has a 360-degree coverage and both the sensors use passive electronically scanned array. There's also an infrared radar that's capable of detecting, acquiring, and tracking targets even in low visibility conditions. Pantsir-S1 is unique as it's the first version of the Pantsir family air defense system that combines short to medium range surface-to-air missile and anti-aircraft artillery in a single platform. The surface-to-air missiles option is the 12 57E6 or 57E6E two-stage solid-fuel radio command-guided missile. The missiles are arranged in 2 groups of 6 sealed, ready-to-launch container tubes on the turret. The missiles have a range of 20 kilometers or 12 miles, max speed of Mach 3.8, and carry a 20-kilogram high-explosive fragmentation warhead. Anti-aircraft artillery is the 2 dual 2A38M 30mm autocannon guns that are fitted with 700 rounds. The crew can choose the kind of ammunition depending on the nature of the target, which includes high explosive fragmentation or armor-piercing rounds. The maximum rate of fire is 2,500 rounds per minute per gun. The cannon has a range of up to 4 kilometers. Israeli Defense Force told the decision to strike the Syrian Pantsir-S1 anti-air missile system was made after it opened fire on Israeli aircraft. IDF said in a statement, "The installation attacked by Israel's Air Force fired missiles at Israeli aircraft to shoot them down. The IDF will continue to act against anyone who tries to harm the state of Israel and its inhabitants." The link to the footage is provided in the description below. Aitek Bizhev, a former deputy commander-in-chief of the Russian Air Force, told Russian Today that there could be 2 possible reasons for the failure of Pantsir-S1 in protecting itself. One is that it already had used up its ammunition reserve. The other is that it was simply turned off, it wasn't battle-ready. He continued that there can be no third option, as it wouldn't have let itself be destroyed. When it's battle-ready, it performs constant surveillance of enemy aircraft and has a very fast reaction time. It would have brought down those cruise missiles with either its cannons or own missiles. If the theory of no ammunition is to be believed, then it can be concluded that Israel was able to get the critical element of surprise just like they did in the 6-Day War, when they destroyed the Egyptian Air Force on ground when personnel were changing shift and aircraft were not ready for combat. Israel may have got the intelligence from satellites or drones. If the remarks of "not ready" is to be believed, it's an utter lack of professionalism from the Syrian army. The system should have been camouflaged to hide it when not ready for combat. Another probable reason could be that the Pantsir-S1 was jammed, or it was not able to detect the incoming weapon. Israel has not disclosed what kind of weapon was deployed to take it out, though some reports suggest it was Delilah missile. Delilah is specifically designed to hunt and destroy the enemy air defense system and is dubbed as Air Defense System Killer by Israel. The missile has a maximum range of 250 to 300 kilometers, carries payloads between 30 and 54 kilograms, and can cruise at a speed of Mach 0.3 to 0.7. The missile reportedly has an accuracy of 1 meter CEP. The Delilah's radar signature is either too small or too high, and the signature doesn't match the profile of a missile. It appears as a decoy while being detected by the enemy radar, and may have been able to fool the Pantsir-S1. The Delilah is capable of autonomous search, identification, and loitering, which is why it may have been able to pull off this strike. The exact circumstances are not clear from the information on hand, but the incident will surely be a bad advertising for the Russian systems and could financially hit Russia since it's heavily dependent on foreign military sales to run its economy. The operation again proves that Israel's Air Force's prowess in SEAD, suppression of enemy air defenses, role. Thanks for watching. Subscribe for more videos like this. Hit the like button if you find the video interesting, and kindly provide your feedback in the comment section. This will help us improve.